What's going on, guys? It's your boy John, the Liquidator, coming back with another video, man. Well, it looked like we have a major situation going down in Cleveland involving SHEDEUR Sanders fans. Now, I'm going to leave my personal opinion out of this. Something that we have to talk about is Cleveland Browns always posting SHEDEUR Sanders. Now, we know when it comes to SHEDEUR Sanders and pretty much any other Sanders names, it draws engagement. Hell, your boy John the Liquidator even, got to tell the truth with this. Doing content on the Sanders does generate some type of revenue, but more importantly, it generates engagement. Engagement from the fans. It's no secret that SHEDEUR, his daddy, his brothers, everybody, they have a cult-like following. Now, since we got that part out of the way, let's get to the topic of discussion. Now, the topic of discussion is involving SHEDEUR Sanders, right? Now, the Cleveland Browns always posting stuff online in regards to how the team going, who all arriving, how workout sessions been, so on and so forth. Now, there was a clip that has been released of SHEDEUR Sanders interaction with Spencer Fano. Now, with that being said, let's check out this clip, then I'm going to give y'all my opinion on this clip.
Good. I've been watching you, bro.
Oh,
I've been watching.
it's so cool, bro. It's so cool, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you.
Now, that was the clip. Very short, about 15-second clip. Now, I didn't think nothing of it. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Well, I beg to differ because the SHEDEUR Sanders fans, they pissed. They do not like this clip. Not even a little bit. They ready for war. Check out these damn comments. Now, this comment right here states, trade 2. Y'all going to stop using bro like a mascot post Deshaun Watson. I say, hold up, wait a minute. Now, I've not been one to call it out for what it is, but I have been telling y'all that there have been certain media people in the Cleveland Brown media circle that has been using SHEDEUR like a mascot, using him to sell products, memberships, all this stuff, using him. Go look at their channel. When they talk about anything else, it is ass. No traction, no views, no nothing. They say something about SHEDEUR, they selling products, they're selling memberships, super chats through the roof. Soon as they go to something else, it completely fails. Now, with that being said, they're not the only ones doing this. Even the Cleveland Brown team itself has been using SHEDEUR Sanders, but let's get back to some more comments. Now, this comment right here states facts. Somebody else said, now he's our little ish QB3 going to get those clicks. My goodness. I told y'all, man, there's a lot of these Cleveland Brown fans that do not rock out with SHEDEUR. Not in college, not now, and probably not ever. Telling y'all for what it is. See you aunties. Everybody that's in SHEDEUR Nation, chin up, chest out, wrist up. We cannot fall victim to the bait. Let's read another comment. Laughing my ass off. When are you going to use somebody to win a division title, let alone a Super Bowl? And look at these comments, bro. This young brother, SHEDEUR Sanders, will be the QB1. And it goes on to say many other hateful things about SHEDEUR Sanders. But one thing I can say, one of his teammates today kept it all the way one thou out. Listen to this.
He's a quarterback for the future. I think this is the guy.
Shit. If you know me, bro, I feel like I'm a quarterback analyst, bro. That's the only thing I do is watch.
As a pro, that's your job. You feel me? You break
I
it
just
down.
enjoy watching quarterbacks, like good quarterbacks. So I used to, before I even knew SHEDEUR or before he was my teammate, I used to watch that's the only team I watched was Colorado.
Okay.
Because I felt like they had the most exciting games for real. So I already felt like SHEDEUR was like who he is right now. I already felt like he was that guy, you feel me, at quarterback. But so when he got to the league, it definitely just solidified it, seeing it in practice and stuff like that.
You're translated.
Now, you see, this is what you want to hear from your teammate. He's letting y'all know he's there. He's in the locker room, SHEDEUR like that. Now, for whatever reason, why he ain't there in the starter, I told y'all my opinion about it. I think the Browns just strictly trying to tank to get Arch Manning. Now, when it's all said and done, I cold-heartedly believe if SHEDEUR Sanders is not a starter for sure in 2027, he has to demand a trade. Get him the hell out of Cleveland. This is not going to end well. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Put your thinking caps on. They are doing something very spooky when it comes to SHEDEUR. Now, I'm not going to blatantly outright say that they're using him, but I'm going to blatantly outright say there are content creators using him. They ain't been here since forever. Their takes didn't change. Everything didn't change. Pay attention. I'm telling you right now, we're going to keep exposing the fake and calling out the real.
Room and on the field in the weight room, like it's a new vibe, it's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all want us to win, so we need some winning energy here. You know what I'm saying? We can't have too much negativity going on, and you want our players to be the best version of ourselves for y'all. So I think it's a community thing. I think we all, like as a group, have to, because everybody's gonna have kids. Everybody has that. You don't want your kids to be the side effects of, you know what I'm saying, what you done did in life, the negativity and all this different type of stuff. You don't want that. So let's approach even this, like with a better attitude, like even coming from y'all also.
SHEDEUR, as you're learning this playbook, like what do you like about it, and maybe how it fits your skill set?
I like the ability to just play. It's a lot of different things, like within the playbook. Like, obviously, we haven't mastered it yet. It's still early on, but I take advantage of each and every day, each and every second of my time, each and every hour, to be able to go out to practice, today, and just be able to fully function out there, to be able to know everything. Like, to me, that's what success is. Like, you got to, like, put your margin of success for what you think, not for what others think. So be able to go out there, operate a new system, a lot of things thrown at you fast, a lot of things, it's like, okay, it's a win. So that's how you view it.
Sorry, what feels the most different for you out here in these first reps of this year's minicamp compared to your rookie year?
Well, honestly, I was in practice a little more, but nah, honestly, it's just the vibe, the overall feeling just of the team. It's the overall feeling of the responsibility of our players. Like, there was one play, I threw Malachi a go ball and he slowed down. I said, hey, I gave him that look. I said, bro, we can't afford that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford that. So then you give guys chances and things go your way, things don't. But at the end of the day, y'all have a serious, deeper connection, and then know what this showed me. So the next time he got there, he lined up one-on-one, then he was able to go get it. So it's just a responsibility that each and every one of us take, to hold each other accountable for everything. Even in the quarterback room, it's a great relationship in there. Nobody feels any type of way towards each other. We all focus on what we have to do as individuals to get better.
So how you one season, how have you learned to kind of take care of your body, into the off season? What have you kind of done differently that might have changed from your original regimen?
Well, I think it's honestly about talking to Coach. I think Coach just spoke life into me, and then when you do that, then you just get the best result from me. Honestly, that's what you get. So I was here one day, and he was like, "Well, if you wanna be the best quarterback you wanna be, then you gotta do that on a daily thing, on a daily regimen, on daily time." So that's what clicked for me, and then I was like, okay, I need to improve this area, and it's just one step at a time. You gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And you keep adding things as you start getting momentum and everything. So I think it's just having Coach, just talking to you, I think that's it, just a relationship. I'm a relationship-based person, so I take relationships extremely serious.
How do you feel about this year's competition compared to last year's competition?
What you mean by that?
That competition for the starting job.
We competing against ourselves, because life is a long time. You get what I'm saying? Our time it's on God's time. We just come in and every day put our deposits in and what we're supposed to do and build towards our craft, but it's not our time. If we thought we had control of anything, then we'll be fools. That's not up to us. It's up to us to approach every day and take advantage of each and every rep and each and every time, even when players aren't, even when we're not in, being able to take advantage of those reps also. So
I guess
it's not on our time.
This year time?
What you mean?
This year, your time?
That's up to me. That's not up to me. I go out there every day and focus on what I can't control. If I focus on something I can't control, then I'll be living the wrong way.
What do you think about when a year ago you weren't even drafted yet, right? And all that's happened in that year, like when you think back on that, what stands out the most?
I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that everything happened how it happened. I'm thankful that my appreciation for a lot of things is what it is now. I'm thankful that I don't really have to chase. I'm thankful I got a great family. I'm thankful I got to see great people, that I'm able to be inspiration to people. Because, I mean, like, I think I'm just thankful overall. Like, I don't look at anything as a negative. When you start looking at things as a negative, and that's when you grow spite and hatred, you know, and nothing positive comes out of that. So I view everything as just like, I'm just happy. I'm thankful. I'm blessed, you know. I was in a position to where I can handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
Was last year a humbling experience for you, SHEDEUR, after all the...
What does humbling mean?
Well, you know, you had that, you were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reasons. I know who I am as a person, as an individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself. And if I allow that, then I'm not mentally strong. I got to be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
SHEDEUR, obviously you talked a lot last year about how Deshaun mentored you guys and helped you guys in more like a classroom setting, and then he was out in the field a little bit later in the season. But how has your relationship with him kind of grown, and what's it been like with him in these first couple weeks, especially now that you get to be on the field full time? Yeah,
well, it was great. He's a vet. He did a lot. He accomplished a lot in his career, obviously. So, like when I have questions about certain things, I ask him, like, what you think about this? And I just like hearing his perspective of problems that I could have, or the way how I think about things, and just hearing the way how he thinks of things, and hearing the way how Dylan think of things, and hearing the way Coach think of things. Like, all those things, you just gain other people's perspective to form your own thought and what you want to do.
Good.
SHEDEUR, going back to learning the offense this year, what would you describe as some of the similarities to last year's offense and differences, and how have you seen yourself come to learn some of the new principles?
The similarities? I mean, it's 11 on 11. I think I don't really try to I don't try to compare anything. I don't try to live in no comparison world. Like, I try to forget the negatives, take the good things, and just move forward. So, respectfully, I just don't want to talk about last year or anything, because it doesn't help us move forward. Like, we're not in last year no more. We're in this year. So I don't even need to think about anything last year, but review tape and review, okay, what could I have done better in certain situations? How could I manage the line of scrimmage better? How could I know each and every details where the alignment they're on, where it's +2, -2, if they're in the edge split, like all these different details. Like, that's what I take from last year. I don't really take a comparison thing.
And I guess on that note, how have you gone about learning the playbook? What's your process for learning new concepts and new terminology?
I think I know how I learn. So knowing that I know how I learn is great, and the coaches are able to communicate in different ways to help you learn. And that's why I appreciate the coaching staff, honestly, because it's like, you could say somebody don't know how to learn, but it's like, how did the person get all the way to this level if he don't know how to learn? So then you got to change the perspective and think, does he not know how to learn? Oh, mic drop. Yeah, that's it. But does he not know how to learn, or do I not know how to communicate with him? It's just simple as that. So I'm just thankful that my coaches now, are extremely embracing.
Appreciate it. Back in the two.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Pops 1 and 2, Pops 1 and 2. I wanted to end 12 on top, and whoever got 12 jerseys, please save those. Those are like a real life stock, and I got to be successful. So the profit margin will be good one day. So save all those 12 jerseys. Do not sell them. Do not get rid of them, because they're an in-person stock. Appreciate it.
Thank you.